We have definitely seen over the past few weeks a sort of changing of the narrative, which was quite pervasive in Q1 and for the first half of Q2, which had to do with the reflation fears, and that was quite positive for commodities and as well as banking sector and other cyclical companies. At the time, obviously, there was quite significant positive data coming out of the US in terms of declining unemployment and improving growth, and surprises on that front led to upgrades in forecasts, and so there was kind of a tilt towards sort of value-based sectors as far as equities are concerned, as well as away from treasuries, and that kind of was the sort of the consensus around the markets, as well as certain concerns around inflation. What we have seen in the past few weeks or so is a sort of switch and a flight towards safety, and there's various reasons for that. One being the emergence of the Delta variant and the possibility that certain vaccines are not going to be particularly helpful, as well as the fact that vaccination drives in EM have still been quite patchy. We also saw some mixed economic data out in the US last week, with jobs claims starting to rise slightly, and the concerns being that we may have reached a peak in terms of views on economic output going forward. And so we saw a sort of switch back into the sectors that had done very well last year. There was treasury yields obviously peaked at around 1.7%, and they're now down to about 1.3%, but taking a breather today, as you said. Yeah. And year-to-date, growth companies outperformed value companies due to the rebalance we've seen in the past few weeks.